Hi students, this is Gopal, head of the Department of Humanities and Science. So coming to the mathematics in 4th semester, we have the 5th and 6th units, Laplace transforms. So coming to the end exams, 80% syllabus is covering from 5th and 6th unit, that is Laplace transform. So coming to these videos, we have to focus on 5th unit and 6th unit for the exam purpose. So already we discussed what is the Laplace transform, formulas of the Laplace transform, properties of the Laplace transform, how to find Laplace transform of like that constants, exponential function, trigonometric functions, sum of addition of to any two functions, multiplication of any two functions. Coming to the exam purpose, the questions are like that: find Laplace transform of e power 2t, find Laplace transform of e power 2t plus cos 3t, find Laplace transform of t square or something. So what is the Laplace transform? So first we discuss definition of the Laplace transform. Let f of t be a function of t defined for all values of t. Means here f of t be a function. F of t equal to, for example, 1 by t, where f of t is function of t, means this function is depends on the right hand side value. Suppose t equal to 1. What is f of t? F of t equal to 1 by 1 equal to 1. Means when t equal to 1, the function is defined. F of t equal to 1 by t when t equal to 2. What happens? F of t equal to means f of 2 equal to 1 by 2 means this is 0.5. So f of t is defined, means we getting a finite value when t equal to 2. When t equal to 0, what happens? F of 0 equal to 1 by 0 means undefined. When t equal to 0, the given function is undefined. So this is the meaning of the defined, where f of t be a function of t defined for all values of t. Means here we are taking f of t which is defined all values of t. So means we are not taking this function in this case. So means we are taking f of t. Next example, f of t equal to t square plus 1. So which is defined every value of t from minus infinity to plus infinity. Like that, when t equal to 0, f of 0 equal to 0 square plus 1 means 0. F of 1 equal to 1 square plus 1 equal to 2. F of minus 1 equal to minus 1 whole square plus 1 means this is 1 plus 1, 2. So therefore this function is defined for all values of t. In Laplace transform, we are taking this kind of functions. So here let f of t be a function of t defined for all values of t. Then the Laplace transform of f of t defined by L of f of t. What is this L? This is the operator. L of this one means L is operator. So in differentiation, d by dx of f of t means differentiation of f of t with respect to t means, so here the differentiation is denoted by this symbol. What is this symbol? D by dx or d by dt. This is called differential operator. So similarly, where L is the Laplace transform operator. Generally, the Laplace transform of the functions is denoted by L of this one. Example, Laplace transform of t or t square, where this is f of t. Laplace transform of t square is denoted by this symbol. This is Laplace transform of t square, means where L is a differential operator. So therefore, the Laplace transform of f of t denoted by this symbol, Laplace transform of f of t, is defined as Laplace transform of f of t equal to. Actually, what is the meaning of Laplace transform of f of t? So this is equal to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. So this is the definition of Laplace transform of f of t. Here one condition, the right hand side integral, if exist, there is possibility to find out Laplace transform of f of t. That's why here we written provided that the integral is exist. When this integral is exist, there is possibility to find out Laplace transform of f of t. This is the definition of Laplace transform of f of t. Here t is where s is called a parameter, where s always greater than 0 and s is called a parameter. This is the definition of the Laplace transform. Now we will see Laplace transform of some of the standard functions. Like that, find Laplace transform of 1. Our question is like that, find Laplace transform of f of t equal to 1. So generally, the Laplace transform of f of t equal to here Laplace transform of 1. We have to find out Laplace transform of 1. Our solution, we know that Laplace transform of f of t definition. What is the definition here? Laplace transform of f of t equal to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st f of t dt. Here the question is find Laplace transform of f of t equal to 1. In this definition, f of t is replaced by this value. So therefore, Laplace transform of f of t. What is f of t here? F of t equal to 1. We have to substitute f of t equal to 1 left hand side as well as right hand side. So therefore, integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st. What is f of t here? F of t equal to 1. F of t dt. And this is equal to integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus st into dt. We have to find out integration of this exponential function. Already we know that. So since integral e to the power of at dt equal to e to the power of at by a. This is the process of finding integral of exponential function. Now what is a here? Where a equal to minus s. So therefore this is equal to e to the power of minus st by minus s integral 0 to infinity. We have to substitute these limits. So where upper limit is infinity, lower limit is 0. Now we have to substitute upper limit and lower limit in right hand side. Now the substitution of upper limit and lower limit of the given right hand side function. So what is the upper limit here? Infinity. We don't write directly t equal to infinity. Why? Because this is undefined value. So that's why we written this form, limit t tends to infinity. This integration is with respect to t, therefore these are limits of t. So that's why here we written limit t tends to infinity. Don't write directly here infinity. So this is undefined value. So that's why we written in limiting case. Then what is the lower limit? Lower limit is 0 minus e power minus s of where t equal to 0. So that's why we written here 0 by minus s. Now we have to check it this value. Limit t tends to infinity e to the power of minus st. This is equal to limit t tends to infinity. So it can be written as e to the power of minus s. E power, for example, e to the power of minus x equal to 1 by e power x. Now similarly, this e to the power of minus st can be written as this form. If this e to the power, this t is tends to limit infinity, 1 by s of, for suppose infinity. Infinity means e to the power of infinity. This is a big, very largest value. So something by infinity or largest value equal to 0. So that's why this value is becomes to 0 minus e power 0 something into 0, 0 by minus s, and this is equal to 0 minus minus plus e to the power of 0 equal to 1 by s. This is equal to 1 by s. Here we return. Now since limit e to the power of t tends to infinity e to the power of minus st equal to 0 or minus a2 equal to 0. This is the standard definition. So therefore Laplace transform of 1 equal to 1 by s. This is the process of finding Laplace transform of 1. And similarly we have to find out Laplace transform of trigonometric function. Already the transforms of elementary functions. So elementary functions means f of t equal to 1, f of t equal to t square or t power 3 or so on, and f of t equal to e power at, f of t equal to sin at, f of t equal to cos at, and f of t equal to sin h at, f of t equal to cos h at. So these are called the elementary functions. How to find the Laplace transform of these elementary functions? Already we seen Laplace transform of f of t equal to 1. Similarly, we have to find out Laplace transform of the remaining elementary functions. So this Laplace transform of these elementary functions can be written as in formulas. Laplace transform of 1 equal to 1 by s. How we will get the Laplace transform of 1 by s? Already we seen the proof of this Laplace transform of 1. And similarly, Laplace t to the power of n equal to n factorial by s to the power of n plus 1, or n factorial by s to the power of n plus, this is gamma of n, gamma of n by s to the power of n plus 1. When n is non-integer, this is the formula for Laplace transform of t to the power of n. When n is integer, this is the formula for Laplace transform of t to the power of n equal to n factorial by s to the power of n plus 1. Next formula, Laplace transform of e power at equal to 1 by s minus a. Next, Laplace transform of sin at equal to a by s square plus a square. Laplace transform of cos at equal to s by s square plus a square. Laplace transform of sin h at equal to a by s square minus a square. Laplace transform of cos h at equal to s by s square minus a square. So the Laplace transforms generally depends on these elementary transforms when we are taking any problem. So that problem is basically depends on these formulas. Next video we shall discuss some of the problems based on these elementary functions. Like that, find the Laplace transform. The question is like that. Find Laplace transform of sine phi t. Find the Laplace transform of t to the power of 3 by 2. Find the Laplace transform of cos h phi t. Find the Laplace transform of e to the power of 9t. So these kind of problems we solve by the based on these formulas. So what important thing is we solve these kind of problems. So we remember all these formulas. This is the basic thing. So otherwise we cannot find Laplace transform of these kind of functions. Students, please remember these 7 functions. These 7 functions. In case we don't remember this function, we cannot find these kind of problems. Okay, next video we shall discuss some of the important problems. The problems solved by using these formulas. If we discuss only the important problems, when something Laplace transform this kind of, or sum of any Laplace transform sum of any 2 functions, or Laplace transform of multiplication of any 2 function, and so on. Okay.